EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go, let's go.
That one is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4.
19 Texas. 18. Let's go. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, Uno more. 18.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Texas.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And back deep is Quez Watkins. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Here we go. Wait.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Set. Black. What is that?
Hampton. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Home to right.
Herbert now on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Go.
Herbert to the air again. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, L.A. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Set. Crowd right. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run for catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. His throw left side is complete. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. Here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
2nd and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Elijah Holden on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Oh, ready? 18.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Back to throw. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Into space. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's Darius Davis to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, go line. Set. Grenade. 21. Grenade.
Herbert now on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48.
Ram.
48 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Stay tight. 5-9.
Moore going in motion. On first down, Herbert. That's complete. It's Matt McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 yards on the play.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
The Chargers 1st down.
Let's go. Go.
To throw is Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And is going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Motion man is Johnston. Now Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To run it down, and to money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, Uno Mars. Speed less. Why, Tony?
A run here with Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open man, the tight end straight down the field. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. They'll run a draw with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
All right.
They'll go right back to Mixon. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run there in the red zone. It's first down.
That's another 10 seconds.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be third down.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. And the Texans are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
All right.
Here's Chubb. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the Chargers 3-yard line.
go. 18.
Chubb will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
McConkey in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Crowd right. Moment to try.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing again, Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
made by Higgins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 65 yards.
1st and goal, Chargers.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Stroud. Flushed to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by R.J. Mickens. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Alohi Gilman up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll take it on him. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 21.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert again. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10.
They bring the tight end in motion. Herbert to the air again. To the middle of the field. He's gotten Johnston. And the Chargers are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
In trouble, and down he goes. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal.
Second down and goal.
to throw. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point.
He's got his big tight end, Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Over. 18. Outside.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by R.J. Mickens.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st down, Herbert. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Left side catch made by McConkey. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. He's got it! And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger!
They'll try to run with Hampton. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught side of the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On the quick, right?
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
To the goal line and in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Davis now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Lion.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
McConkey in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Christian Harris, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
A run out of the gun. Here's Chuck. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Tuli Pelotu. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
McConkey in motion. Now Herbert. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That one complete to McConkey. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Herbert to the air again. Comfortable for the receiver.
He will